Welcome to the FAAR Louder podcast, presented by the Fredericksburg Area Association of Realtors. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the FAAR Louder podcast. This is Lauren Souza. I'm the Webmaster and Communications Director at the Fredericksburg Area Association of Realtors. And today we have with us our podcast sponsor for the month, Donofrio Associates. Hi, this is PJ Moore. Welcome, PJ.
Hi, Lauren. Thank you so much for having me. Like Lauren said, my name is PJ Moore, and I'm the Growth and Marketing Coordinator for Donofrio and Associates Property Inspections. Our company is based in Loudoun County, but we service DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And we have been in business since 2001. The thing that I like to let everyone know is that we are veteran, female owned, and family owned. So our integrity means everything to us, and it's very important for us to have a good name. So that's everybody always asks me how long you've been in business. So that's the first thing I usually tell them, right?
Exactly.
We are a residential, commercial, structural, and environmental inspection company. Like I said, we are servicing DC, Maryland, and Virginia. We have numerous inspectors, and we are open 7 days a week. We do everything except for septic and well inspections at this moment. And those services are radon, mold, air quality mold screening, lead-based paint inspections, structural inspections. We do pool and spa inspections, stucco and dry-vit. And I think I'm forgetting one. Did I say radon?
Yeah.
I did. Okay. So we are here, and we're available to answer any questions you may have. And we're a full-service company.
That's fantastic. How many inspectors do you have on staff?
Right now we have 12. We're in the process of hiring a couple more to service our new area that we're opening up, Richmond and Charlottesville.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. We have lots of members who do business, a wide range of localities around here. So having that big of a footprint is great.
I know, and it was nice at the event last night at the Fred Nats game. I met quite a few realtors, one of which from Sampson Properties that has some clients in Charlottesville. So I think she said she worked in Garrisonville. What was the name of the town? Emporia? Is that? I'm not sure.
As a Georgia transplant, I'm still learning.
Yes, I'm still learning the
geography,
area
too.
myself. So, having visited only maybe 3 times now. So,
Yeah.
getting there for sure.
Well, that's great. So when we're lining up inspections, what are some of the questions realtors should be asking before and during an inspection?
Well, I think one of the bigger questions for most agents is the soundness of the home. So the structure, the roof, drainage away from the home, because water is one of the biggest issues for a home as far as repairs and maintenance. And it can cause mold and all of that. So, and it can cause wood rot. So we want to try to stay away from that. And that's one of the biggest things that they think about. Your HVAC system, the plumbing, I would say the roof, that's a big thing. And then the water heater. Those are things that cost the most to fix and repair. And so it's important to know the life of that and kind of budget for when you need to replace it. A lot of homeowners want to know that.
That brings up a very good point. You know, we're in a hot market. Sometimes people are waiving the inspection contingency. Should they still get an inspection immediately when they close? Will this help the home warranty be valid?
Absolutely. I think it's very important, and it's also very important for not only for the home warranty, but it's also very important. I just lost my thought. Darn it. It's also very important to know the workings of the home for the homeowner. So you know where your water spigot turnoff is. You know how to light the pilot light on the hot water heater. You know how to change the filters. You know where everything is located. You know what the capacities of everything is. You know approximately when you may have to replace something. That's a big thing for homeowners, especially first-time home buyers, because it's one of the biggest purchases you'll make in your life. And so if you know right away that you're going to have to budget to spend $5,000 to replace the HVAC system within the next 5 years, then you can plan for that.
Good point. So that's fantastic. Tell us how a realtor could get in touch with you if they were looking for more information.
Thank you very much. So you can reach us via email, by phone, by our website. We also have a URL QR code that we give each individual realtor when they schedule with us. So if they ratify a contract late at night, they can go in, check the schedule, pick a date and time, and then we will call them the next day to confirm that. So you can reach us 7 days a week. We are open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then we also have a backup call center. And I will tell you right now, what's really important is to start your inspection online. You get a $25 discount, and it's the fastest way. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to schedule an inspection because there's lots of questions. We want to know, you know, the size of the house, the address, you know, if it has any outbuildings, all of those things, and what kind of services you need. And during the process, agents and clients ask questions, so we're answering questions as well. And we don't want to rush them off the phone, so it's best to start it that way, and then we've got the basic stuff taken care of, and then all the other stuff can be added.
Wow, it doesn't get any easier than
No,
that. You make
it's
it
so
easy.
Yeah, we try to be a full service company, like I said. We have 3 client care coordinators. We're currently hiring another one, and then we also have the backup call center. So it's best to leave a message or start your inspection process online. And that's easy to do on our website, which is www.donofrioinspections.com. Very easy.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, PJ. That's the end of our episode.
Fantastic. Thank you.